Guard Guides here, and I've compiled 10 of the most common security posts in the industry, and we're going to break down what your site says about you. Because let's be real, guards don't pick their posts pick them. So let's find out which personality type you accidentally became. Number 1. Corporate lobbies and office buildings, the bread and butter of the entire industry. Badge checks, visitor logs, and being freakishly polite for 8 hours straight. You're going to be the receptionist, caterer, chauffeur, concierge, and part-time shipping and receiving clerk in one. You're buttoned up and professional just to survive. At least it'll look good on your resume, but let's be real, you won't need it. You're never leaving. Number 2, construction sites, fences, hard hats, generators, and people trying to steal copper to trade in for the drug of their choice, mostly fentanyl. If you're unfortunate enough to have to sit in a porta potty in the winter months, just make sure you bring a blowtorch and a spatula. You're a confrontational smartass because you have to be. Construction workers aren't exactly known for their polite mannerisms and friendly demeanor. Night shift is basically a monster hunting simulator. Monsters being tweakers, thieves, crackheads, thieves, and the simulator being, well, there isn't one. This is just your life now. Number 3, warehouses and distribution hubs. Amazon style, forklifts, truck gates, and endless seal checks, or actual Amazon distribution hubs, where you'll be bitched at constantly for having to put every employee through the security checkpoint process, whether they just want to run out to the vending machine to get a bottle of water, or actually trying to walk out with a pallet of iPads. An exercise in frustration and patience, giving a blunt arms out and yelling, "Put everything in the box," is your go-to. Overnights are everything listed above, but doing it while you're so tired you wish they'd ship you out in a prime box. Number 4, hospitals. You're energetic but drained and take monsters to the head so often you might as well ask to be put on the kidney donor recipient list right here and now. This is high intensity, de-escalation, restraint assists, psych patients, angry families. This is the real first responder stuff, but still heavily customer service oriented. In between putting a naked drunk in a 4-point and taking bodies to the morgue, expect to respond to a visitor in the ER complaining that the window sills are too dusty and need taking care of now. True story. Number 5, luxury and residential apartments. Doorman duties, package logs, Uber drivers blocking the entrance, and more. Lots of customer service with a badge, and a client property manager who is literally named Karen, frothing mad that you didn't inform her that someone was moving out. Excuse me, is that my job or your receptionist? Because I don't see anybody else sitting near us. You're a socialite and enjoy chit-chatting with the residents, not just because you're being nice, but because those Christmas envelopes of cards and cash have to be secured somehow. Number 6, every guard's living nightmare. Retail. Walmart, Target, malls, supermarkets, loss prevention, shoplifter theatrics, endless radio calls. You're untrusting and standoffish, in part to discourage shoplifters, but mostly due to not trusting your coworkers, who are more likely to steal from the store than anybody not in uniform. Number 7, college campuses. Multiple dorm unlock calls because expecting an 18-year-old to act like the adult they proclaim to be and not lock themselves out of their damn place 4 times is apparently too much to ask. Fire alarms where tenured professors are more concerned with packing up their laptop in the piles of paper they unleash on their desk every day than the building they're in possibly being on fire. Often dangerously drunk freshmen who don't seem to get that being 120 pounds soaking wet with bricks in your pockets and drinking a 5th of vodka equals an immediate trip to the ER. You're half babysitter, half public safety, 100% paternal by nature because you're the only thing keeping these kids from accidentally killing themselves before they make it to graduation. Number 8, industrial. Power stations, manufacturing plants, utilities, lots of badge levels, procedures, and enough checklists to make you want to walk into traffic. You're a no-nonsense, hard-nosed person, armed or not. You can't be soft because just waving somebody in because they challenge your need to quintuple check their access credentials could turn into a national incident and possibly a nuclear one. Depending on your location, maybe, just maybe, it only causes the city you're in to completely lose power for a few days until it's back up and running and you're on the run from the FBI. No big deal. Number 9, parking garages. Patrolling levels, checking permits, dealing with break-ins, watching cameras, more walking than all other posts combined. This isn't the job you wanted, but it's the one you've got, and goddamn it, you're gonna make sure you do as little as humanly possible during your shift. You may be a little lazy, but how much effort do they want you to expend sitting in your own car blasting the AC or heat because the client is too cheap to provide guard quarters with climate control? Man, they got insurance. Number 10, gated communities. They want a police department until the HOA fee goes up by pocket lint. You're fairly laid back. This place doesn't get too violent until you're threatened with dismemberment for issuing a citation for a resident too drunk to make it to their unit instead of sleeping in their car in the lot. People pitching fits that you won't open the damn gate, you son of a bitch, because they're not on the approved guest list is something you're so used to, you count Karens instead of sheep when you go to bed. You've emotionally flatlined into apathy. It's a living death. That's just 10 of the most common posts and guard types. Comment down below if you want to see more or if there's something that I missed. Check out my Etsy and Beacons pages for helpful tools and join r/guard guides to connect with other guards. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more guard guides and be safe.